So yeah, this is Talking NBA with Jay. Another place to talk about basketball. Like we need another one of those. I personally wanted to start this to express my knowledge about basketball and also express my love for basketball. Growing up, I used to play basketball. I was pretty bad at it. You know, to be frank, I was pretty bad at it. But I love the sport. Really got me interested in, wanting to know about the NBA, wanting to know all about its rich history about it. So my freshman year of high school, I started watching basketball. At that time, it was the 2015-2016 season. A couple months before that, that means the Warriors had won the championship. And yeah, I personally didn't know anything about the NBA. Didn't know anything about teams or players. I just knew about LeBron James. That's all I knew. So I saw Golden State won the chip the year before. So I decided, hey, I'm going to bandwagon on this team. And I've been a fan since 2016. And unfortunately, the basketball gods were definitely not happy with me because they definitely gave me my punishment for hopping on the bandwagon. As my first year, they went 73-9. Steph won the league's first unanimous MVP of all time, and he ended up getting his second MVP as well. We come back 3-1 on the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals to unfortunately blowing a 3-1 lead to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's definitely a fortunate sight to see in your first year, but I deserved it for bandwagoning. Obviously, that offseason after KD shocked the world by signing with us, led to 3 more finals appearances, back-to-back championships in 2017 and 2018. Then injuries definitely hurt us in the 2019 finals when KD and Clay both went down in that Toronto Raptors series. Uh, Helped Toronto beat us in 6 games that year. And then that offseason, KD left to Brooklyn. Clay was going to be out for the whole 2020 season. And then Steph was our only bright spot. And then 4 games into the season, he breaks his left hand, causing him to be out for 58 games. And, he comes back for 1 game, and then we obviously all know the pandemic hit. So, and we weren't even invited to the bubble. Golden State was not invited to the bubble. Then going into the 2021 season, Clay, of course, re-injures himself, and he's going to be out for that whole season. So, yeah, another season without Klay Thompson. But this is Steph's revenge season. He goes off shooting high 40% from field goal percentage, around like 42% from 3. Just astronomical numbers, and probably his best season since his 2016 MVP year. Unfortunately, though, the team success wasn't as good. We went 39-33 that year. We had to play 2 playing games, one against LeBron and the Lakers, who, LeBron hit that crazy shot at the end there, where he said, "Oh, I saw 3 baskets. I had to shoot at the middle one," because Draymond had poked his eye a couple possessions before. So that definitely hurt. And then when we lost to Memphis as well, especially because we had beaten them a week before during the regular season, just losing them definitely gave us a heartbreak. And then Steph and that Warriors team, they were mad about that for sure. And they went, Steph had a press conference right after the game saying this.
Don't want to see us next year.
And obviously, leading up to last year, the 2022 season, Clay comes back. Jordan Poole emerges as a, great scoring 6th man. Andrew Wiggins becomes a 2-way player, one of the premier 2-way players in the league. Leads us to a 2022 NBA championship over the Boston Celtics in 6 games. This ring definitely felt the best because, it was after KD. It was after, Steph's big hand injury in 2020. after Clay's big injuries for 2 years, 2.5 seasons pretty much. And after all we went through, that last chip felt the best. Because obviously, we did it without KD, and after all of that we went through, it was huge. It was huge for Golden State. Now, as much as I pride myself being a Golden State fan, I'm not just a fan of Golden State. I root for them, 100% of the time, but I love the whole NBA. I love all the teams. I enjoy watching a lot of players. I enjoy watching any game of the NBA. Whether it's, 15th seed going against the 13th seed, I'm going to watch it because there's just going to be a lot of NBA players that are just going to be interesting to watch and, break down each of their individual games and how they're impacting the games. That's definitely a lot of fun to watch. So, this is going to be a place where obviously we talk about everything that's happening in the NBA. Big breaking news that happens in the NBA, trades, rumors, even predictions. We're gonna have a lot of those kind of talks here. I hope you're all ready for the ride. Until next time, this is Talking NBA with Jay.